Hey trackies, welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Please remember to like the video and also subscribe to the channel. Trackies, look here, it'll get hot in here now. Things are going up, Trackies, let me tell you, man, on better go subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. And as a matter of fact, go follow me on Instagram too. Yo, track, I get exciting. Trackies and the sports management team for Elaine Thompson Hera has dropped a jaw-dropping press release, fresh off the press. Track is straight from Andy Sports Management, and this jaw-dropping press release indicates that Elaine Thompson Hera has joined Shelly. Yes, track is. Elaine Thompson Hera will now be coached by Renaldo Walcott, aka coach of the one and only Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Trackies, let me hear it in the comment section. Let me hear you all going off. Trackies, I have only one thought. Everybody dead. Trackies, 2024 is the year, and the year that we are going to see amazing sprinting from all our big three athletes. Everything done signed, everything done secure, trackies, and there will be coming out big to capture glory. Now, trackies, in the press release, this is what Andy Sports Management had to say. I apologize. Yeah, I do have it in my retainers. So, for immediate release, November 20, 2023. That is today, right? And the sports management is delighted to announce a significant development, very significant, might I add, in the professional journey of world-renowned sprinter Elaine Thompson Hera going forward. Mrs. Thompson Hera will be under the guidance of coach Renaldo Walcott of Elite Performance Track Club. Whoa! Now, trackies, in expressing her gratitude, Elaine Thompson Hera extends heartfelt thanks to her fans and well-wishers for the overwhelming love and support. Yes, I'm tearing up in this section because, trackies, I was really emotional over the pier because people were really targeting Elaine, and I felt the pain in Darren's voice when he said, listen, everything affects these athletes and it's not fair, trackies. So yeah, I'm getting emotional right here. But anyway, and support they have showered upon her during this transitional period. The outpouring of encouragement has been a source of inspiration for Elaine, reinforcing the profound connection she shares with her global fan base. Amidst this transition, Mrs. Thompson Hera remains as dedicated as ever to her craft, demonstrating an unequivocal focus on the path ahead. Her commitment to excellence is unwavering, and she is resolute in her pursuit of defending the double Olympic title she so triumphantly earned. And trackies, that is it. That is a press release. Wow, who could say they saw this coming? Trackies, me not tell you no line. Me scratch elite from my list. Me scratch MVP from my list. And me a search my brain and me a say, oh, Elaine couldn't go it. Me a say, right about now, the only person left is Michael Frater. You know what I mean? But little did we know that things have been patched up and sorted out. And you see, trackies, that is why when friends, because Elaine Thompson and Shelly have been friends for years, and when they fell out, trackies, let me tell you something. You see, with friendships, it's just like any relationship. It's something very painful, and it's not something for third parties to even comment on when there's a split, that kind of thing. So when everything went down with Shelly and Elaine, I was like, listen, y'all need to stay out of it, because at the end of the day, these girls were friends. They know why they're no longer friends. But at this particular point, the mere fact that Elaine Thompson Hera is now joining Elite Performance Track Club, it means that it seems as though things have, patched up with Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, because I do not think, they would be trying to bring Elaine into a club where, things were not necessarily good with Shelly, because again, you don't want the negative atmosphere, right, trackies? And another thing, trackies, I want to point out, you see how business go? Renaldo Walcott is smart. He knows that Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce will be retiring very soon, right? She said the Olympic year is her last year. And as far as I'm concerned, And that, I mean, last Olympics, and as far as I'm concerned, it could be her just last championships, full stop. Because if she goes on to 2025, might as well go on to 2026. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really make any sense to just keep going and going and going, right? So in my opinion, maybe next year is the end. So he knows this, and as it stands right now, who is the other star sprinter that is literally immediate that he has in his club? The other ones haven't really arrived. The Kembas have not arrived yet, right? So it's a good look for him to have Elaine Thompson Hero in his club to even probably even supersede, because remember, under let's just put things into perspective. Under coach Stephen Francis, Elaine was 10.54, right? Under Stephen Francis, Shelly was 10.7. Now that Shelly is under Renaldo Walcott, she's 10.6. Our Elena got ton underneath Renaldo Walcott. Look here, Tracky's road record gone. Everything broke, everything mash up. I swear to you, this is amazing, Trackies. And of course, as I said, Renaldo Walcott is a shrewd businessman. And I felt when Darren Harris said he doesn't know what he wouldn't do to ensure that Elaine Thompson here captures a triple double. I felt it when he said it. I felt it in every part of my body when he said that, right? And for people to believe that he's out here, trying to destroy her career just because people are short-sighted, Trackies, for me was definitely not a good look. So all in all, right now, Trackies, this is a major, major development. I want to know, no have to say no. I want to say Elaine did done. Tell me in the comment section. Tell me right now what you all have to say, Trackies, because this right now tells us that Elaine Thompson Hira is just going to fall right in place. Because look here, she's a world class athlete. Let's not forget that, right? Under Shaniki Osborne, she was able to go from 11.06 to 10.79 in a short, few races. You understand what I'm trying to say? So now that she's going to have the whole outdoor season, and well, let me start the background training period first. Outdoor season with um Renaldo Walcott. What do you think is going to happen? Of course, the most important thing is that she remains healthy, and Darren Hera indicated that they made sure that they invested a lot in finding out exactly what was causing her issue, so that any coach that she gets, they'll be able to get this information to that particular coach. So they've run a whole bunch of tests, invested a whole lot to figure out what was causing Elaine Thompson Hero's problems, and it seems as though they've narrowed it down to do this and don't do that kind of thing. So once Renaldo Walcott has that information is in his hand with his expertise in terms of coaching, because we see what he has done with the Shelly-Ann Fraser Prize track is, I know for sure that what, this is going to be a match made in heaven as well. Also, track is another thing. You see what I'm telling you? Say Shelly fumbled the bag. Shelly fumbled the bag, and by Shelly I mean Shaniki Osborne. She fumbled the bag 100%. Like when you have an athlete like Elaine Thompson here, you know what I mean? You work, because eventually, track is, you're going to get the type of notoriety that you're going to get off working with a Elaine Thompson here comes second to none. You understand what I'm trying to say? I didn't know Shaniki Osborne. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not a coach, yeah? So I don't know all the coaches in Jamaica that are coaching at these high schools before they matriculate to a senior level. I don't be knowing them, and I'm not going to lie to y'all. So the first time I ever heard about Shelly, was when she started training Elaine Thompson here, and then somebody, that is on the inside reached out to me and told me the full rundown of who Shaniki Osborne was. But I didn't know who she was before. You know what I mean? So without further ado, Trackies, I do believe she definitely fumbled Elaine, because I don't know if she thought in her mind, what, that Elaine Thompson Hero would have quote unquote agreed to anything because she was in a desperate situation. Yes, she's in a desperate situation, but people need to remember that she is the Elaine Thompson Hero. The moment people heard that there was a split, a whole bunch of coaches ran in. Whole heap of coach running and said them want coach Elaine Thompson Hero. You understand what I'm trying to say? So I don't know if they were trying to, like Darren Harris said, hold them and try to stick them up. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, she is the Elaine Thompson Hero. And you see what she land now? As Darren Harris said, no understand why Darren Harris said that now he believes this happened for a reason. He said at first he was disappointed because he really, really and truly wanted it to work with Shaniki Osborne, and he was down and he was disappointed and he was wondering why all of this is happening. And of course, he said he prayed about it. And look here now, Baps over elite. You understand what I'm trying to say? Look here, if I one thing we know. We no see no athlete I regress Rona elite. You understand what me I try to say? Let's take a look. Megan Tapper, much faster. And I'm talking a Megan Tapper, to be fair, where me the thing lick fear ceiling. And I won't lie because again she's so short and she's not that young anymore. So I'm like, all right, Megan, I see you there doing your thing, but I don't know how much faster you'll be able to get. Prove that wrong. Down into the 12 floors now. She said she's now able to challenge the big girls and in terms of times. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's not even talk about a Rashid Broadbell. He was already on that trajectory, but still super, super fast. 12 nines in terms of the men's 110-meter hurdles. You know what I mean? Then now when we jump over to Shelly, oh my God, from 10-7 to 10-6, the woman that holds the most 10-6s in history. You understand? Our sub, 10-7s in history. You understand what I'm trying to say? Track is, oh, not to mention, what's her name over there in the 400-meter hurdles? She's another one. Look at what she did this season. Smashed her personal best. Let's you look here. You see these athletes, Rona Elite, them a do them thing. You understand what I'm saying? They're doing their thing. They're being impactful on their previous performances. Whether or not that gets them a medal, that's a whole different story. You understand what I'm saying? But we have been able to see clear progress from some of these athletes here. So I'm really, really excited to see Elaine Thompson here with her worth ethic. Track is, come on no. Come on no. We don't tell in a long time, Say Elaine is a student of the sport. And I tell her, she said she sit down and watch track and field all the time and try to figure out how to better herself. You understand what I'm trying to say? That is somebody that has passion for the sport, passion for her craft, trackies. So yeah, me happy, me excited, I'm emotional, I'm in tears. I'm so happy for her. You don't even know, trackies. But anyway, y'all sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. Like the video and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one.